In the shadow of a fallen Rome, the land we now call Germany was wild and fragmented. No single kingdom, no shared language, just a patchwork of fierce tribes: Franks, Saxons, Alemanni, Bavarians, each with its own way of life and rules of war. But over the next 1,000 years, something remarkable would happen. These scattered peoples would forge one of the most complex and powerful political entities in medieval Europe, the Holy Roman Empire. This is the story of how chaos became empire, how tribal warriors became emperors, and how Germany became a central force in shaping the medieval world. Chapter 1: The Age of Charlemagne. The first real unifier of the Germanic peoples was a man born not in Germany, but in what is now France. Charlemagne, king of the Franks, expanded his territory eastward, Christianizing the Saxons with both sword and scripture. By the year 800, he was crowned Emperor of the Romans by the Pope. It was a title meant to revive the glory of Rome, but now in the hands of a Germanic king. Charlemagne's empire would not last in its original form, but the idea of a German-led Christian empire endured, and it would return in a very different form. Chapter 2: Ottonian Kings and Imperial Ambitions. In the 900s, a new dynasty rose, the Ottonians. Otto I crushed rival dukes, defeated invading Magyars, and strengthened the church. In 962, Otto was crowned emperor, reviving the imperial title. But this time, it was explicitly German, and it would define the Holy Roman Empire for centuries to come. Otto's empire wasn't a unified state like France or England. It was a loose federation of duchies, bishoprics, and city-states. And that tension between emperor and nobles would be Germany's enduring challenge. Chapter 3: Feudal Germany, Lords, Knights, and Serfs. Life in medieval Germany was deeply feudal. Power flowed from land ownership, and most of the population lived as peasants under noble lords. Knights swore loyalty to dukes, dukes pledged fealty to kings, and kings often had to beg their nobles for loyalty. Unlike in centralized kingdoms, German kings had to be elected by powerful princes. This meant endless negotiation, diplomacy, and betrayal. It made the empire flexible, but also unstable. Chapter 4: Christianity and the Church. Christianity became the glue of the empire. Monasteries spread literacy, preserved Roman knowledge, and became centers of culture and power. Missionaries like Boniface brought the gospel and Roman-style order to pagan tribes. The church gained vast land and wealth, often rivaling the emperor in power. And soon, the question arose: who truly ruled Germany, God's representative or God's anointed? Chapter 5: The Investiture Controversy. This question exploded in the Investiture Controversy. When Emperor Henry IV tried to appoint bishops, Pope Gregory VII excommunicated him. Henry had to walk barefoot in the snow to beg forgiveness at Canossa in 1077. It was a turning point. The church emerged more powerful than ever, and the emperors would never again enjoy absolute control over their realm. Chapter 6: The Rise of Cities and the Hanseatic League. As nobles and emperors quarreled, cities grew stronger. German towns became centers of trade, craft, and independence. Merchant guilds flourished. The Hanseatic League, a network of trading cities, dominated Baltic commerce. Some cities gained so much wealth and autonomy, they operated almost like republics within the empire. In this way, while emperors ruled in theory, merchants often ruled in practice. Chapter 7: Legacy of Medieval Germany. Medieval Germany was never a unified nation, but it was never meant to be. It was a realm of many peoples, voices, and centers of power. From tribal chieftains to crowned emperors, from warrior monks to merchant guilds, each added a thread to Germany's medieval tapestry. And while the Holy Roman Empire would last until 1806, its medieval foundations, built over 1,000 years, remained etched in its DNA. A story of ambition, struggle, and enduring legacy. This was medieval Germany, from tribes to empire. If this journey through 1,000 years of history fascinated you, make sure to subscribe for more immersive deep dives into the past.